Hi guys. So this is like a new video today, and in this video I'm going to talk about like if you're a fresher, what are the top five skills according to me, which you should focus on, you should learn to get job as soon as possible in IT and without like going through a lot of effort. So yeah. So what are those? What I can say? Those particular skills according to me which you should learn if you're a fresher. So the first thing is which I can suggest to everybody, if you are good in coding, if you like programming and if you have good hands-on in programming, then Java is still very good option because it is still used in like entire, you can say, big enterprise companies. As a fresher, you might not be aware of these things, but if you talk to people who are working in big position in companies, you'll come to know why they are still using Java and why Java is like evergreen technology. Okay, so in Java also, I am suggesting you to learn Spring Boot. So Spring Boot is nothing but a backend framework for building REST APIs in Java. So that is very good. So try to understand why I have sorted to these technology based on certain factor. First thing is like uh, the demand. Okay, what is the demand? Second thing is what is the competition? So these two things is very important as per me. So demand is very high and competition is low. Why it is low? Because many people have like this misconception, but Java is a old technology or they are latest technology, but Java is old. Java is not old. Okay, every technology updates itself. Spring Boot is the latest like technology, which is very like recent technology. So you don't need to learn JSP and servlets in like Java. You have to learn the latest thing, like how to make REST APIs. So that for that thing, Spring Boot is very good. If you learn that thing, if you have good concept in core Java, very highly possible that companies will entertain you. Okay, so first thing is Java, and in Java, I will suggest you to learn Spring Boot, how to make REST APIs and all those things. Okay, same thing goes for .NET Core. So .NET Core is the latest framework in .NET. So in .NET we have .NET Framework and we have .NET Core. So .NET Core is the latest framework. So don't learn .NET. If you go to any institute, they might teach you the older version, that .NET. Okay, there is no point in learning those things because that those are the old technologies. Every startup in every smaller companies or big companies now is now migrated to .NET Core, or whenever they will start a new project, they will start in .NET Core. So always like make sure you're learning the latest thing. So .NET Core is the latest thing. In that, learn the backend development, how to make REST APIs, Web APIs. So that is also good. So here also demand is very good. I will say it is very good, and the competition is again lower, very low, because uh, at least people have like idea about Java. Lot of people don't have much idea. So the competition is quite lower than, I will say, Java. It is lower than Java. Okay. Now come to React JS and React Native. This is very good if you have like idea. These are the frameworks provided by Microsoft. No, sorry, my mistake. By Facebook. So Facebook were using this framework in their own platform, Facebook platform, and then they made it open source, both the React.js and React Native. So React.js is used for web development and React Native is used for mobile app development. It is very good. I will suggest you, if possible, try to learn React Native because React Native will you will face less competition. Many people learn React.js, but less people learn React Native. So if you learn, focus on React Native mobile apps, like developing iOS apps and Android cross-platform apps using React Native, you will face even less competition and like higher packages. React.js is also good compared to any other like UI framework, but yeah, I will suggest you, if possible, go for React Native. Demand is very high. I will say not high, it is very high. Demand is very high, and competition I will say is low. It's not very less, but it is low. And if I talk about React Native, it is very less. Okay, so these things Keep in mind. Okay. Now, Ionic and Angular. Why I have combined these things? So Ionic is a framework, a technology to make hybrid mobile apps. Okay, not native mobile apps, but hybrid mobile apps. So what is a hybrid mobile app? So hybrid mobile app is something which is underlying like a uh, what I can say, uh, web, not I can say, it is just like a website only internally, but with some like native capabilities also. Like suppose you want to access the camera or some features of mobile, so it is available in Ionic framework. But essentially, it is nothing but a website, just like a how do you access a mobile website? Okay, you access some website on mobile. It is essentially a website only. So Ionic is used for like developing hybrid apps, and if you know, Angular is like very popular in front end. So many companies want that you should know front end development with some Angular knowledge, and plus if you have Ionic knowledge, how to migrate that thing into a, let's suppose, mobile platform, how to uh, make mobile apps out of the Angular apps. So that is also very good technology. I will say the demand is high only, it's not low, and competition is also low because people are not aware of these things. Angular people learn. So Angular, I'll say competition is a little bit higher. But if you combine these two, then the competition will be less. So as a fresher, you should always have to keep multiple things in mind. And the most important thing in the mind is like facing less competition. If you face less competition, you get job easily or in a easy way. If you face more competition, if you're learning a technology which is everybody is learning, then it is very hard to get into interview calls, very hard to get like selection, good salary. These things matters. So keeping these things in mind, all taking all things perspective, I have made this shortlist is 5 videos, sorry, 5 skills, which is very good and which will help you in designing doing a job search if you're especially a fresher. Okay. Last thing is I will say Django and REST API, which is also very good. A lot of startups are preferring Python in the backend development, and I will say the demand is high. Demand is high. Okay. And competition I will say is medium. It is, I will not say it is very low because, but there's a catch in this thing. So what happens as a fresher? What happens mostly that people like if you're learning Django, if you're learning React, if you're learning .NET or whatever, most of the time what fresher make the mistake is they only learn the basics things and then they think they can get a job. They will not do project, they will not do practice, and then expecting that they will get a good job is very like unrealistic given the competition. So what is my point is suppose you are saying that okay, I know Django, so you have to justify what kind of projects you have done. What is like, have you made some complex applications, real world applications in Django? If you make it, then the competition will be very less. So medium, I'm saying when you know the basics things, but when you know advanced topic in Django, the competition anyway becomes very low. Okay, so this applies not to just Django, but any technology. Okay, Java, Spring Boot, or React Native. If you're making some quality applications as a fresher, you're giving time 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 1 year, and you're mastering that technology, then it becomes very easy to find a job. Okay, what is the mistake we do? We only try to learn the basics thing based on then we think that we'll get a job, but which is very difficult. So if you want to uh, make your life easy, focus on only one technology and master it. Okay, that is the main thing. Don't try to learn everything and then uh, be of no use to industry. आप बोलोगे सर मुझे ये आता है, फुल स्टैक आता है, फ्रंट एंड भी आता है, बैक एंड भी आता है, आप बोलो सर मुझे सब कुछ आता है, पाइथन भी आता है, मुझे मशीन लर्निंग भी आता है, दिस इज नॉट द राइट वे. जस्ट फोकस ऑन वन थिंग. अगर आप बोलो सर आई एम वेरी गुड इन यूआई डेवलपमेंट, तो आप अच्छे से यूआई डेवलपमेंट आपको आना चाहिए. इफ यू से सर आई एम वेरी गुड इन बैक एंड डेवलपमेंट, तो आपको बैक एंड प्रॉपर कमांड होना चाहिए. सो फोकस ऑन वन थिंग, मास्टर इट एंड गेट अ जॉब. इट इज वेरी सिंपल. इसमें कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है. ठीक है. But problem क्या है कि because of lot of like misconception and like we sometimes try to do many things at once, and that is the problem. Like why I'm not suggesting you to learn full stack. Full stack is also good in demand, but why? There has to be a reason. So the reason is very simple. If you try to learn everything at once, you will not get anything. हाथ में कुछ भी नहीं आएगा आपके. ठीक है, अब ये as a fresher you're not able to like foresee, but as an experienced developer or as an experienced person, I've seen these things in my life. Okay, so I have done many mistakes in my life. Fresher also will do that thing, but and I know after giving my all the advice, people will go and do the same mistake because people do what they want to do. And as a fresher, you think that this is the right, then you अच्छा आप सोचते हो कि मैं मुझे सब कुछ आता है बाकी किसी को कुछ नहीं आता. तो वो I can't change that thing, but still uh, I'm trying to convey like spread my knowledge, my experience with everybody, which will help you in taking the best decision. Okay, and you will not regret it. That is my guarantee. That is my guarantee. Absolutely, I can give you anytime return guarantee. Okay, nobody will give you that thing. So whatever advice I'm giving you, if you follow it, you will see the result very soon. Okay, but the thing is that learning basics in any of this thing will not help you much. If you really want to get a job into IT, you have to learn the advanced thing, do some good projects, get some like good guidance, and then only things will change. Okay, but still I'm just that is a separate topic, how to get a job. My point is, what are the skills, what are the skills you should focus or shortlist and work on that thing. Then just think logically. Like people are learning or trying to learn only the one thing. They are not diversifying. So if everybody will learn one thing, the competition will always increase. Okay, and the other thing which you don't know is, like, if you see the highest number of jobs in any development, like if I ask you which is the programming language which is having the highest number of jobs, it is still Java. It is not Python, it is not Node.js, it is not .NET, still Java. Just go and verify. If you go and verify, I'll give you list just to finish this video, but before that thing I'll just give you a small demo. So suppose you go in indeed.com and you search Java and location you type Bangalore. Okay, and if I see like how many jobs are there, you can see you get 20,000 jobs are there in Bangalore. Okay, and you can see the salaries. So more than 1,200 jobs are giving a very good salary, with total number of jobs is 20,000. If I do same search for Python, the jobs is 17,000. It is lesser. Okay, so now just do the maths. Okay, jobs are higher in Java, jobs are less in Python. Okay, not very less, but less. Now, if you're doing the maths, okay, let's suppose 100 people are learning Python. Okay, jobs are, let's suppose, 10 jobs. So what is the probability of getting a job? So let's suppose 10%. Okay, because not everybody can get a job. So if 100 people are learning and only 10 jobs is there, so obviously out of only 10 people are going to get a job. Okay, so the chance of getting placed is 10% of whatever you do, doesn't matter. But let's suppose this is the case of Python. Okay, now let's suppose in Java you have Java only 30 people are learning. You just see around you how many people are learning Java. So I'm just assuming, let's suppose 30 people are learning, and jobs are, let's suppose 12 jobs are there based on that thing. Now do the maths. What is the probability of getting a job? It is almost, if I calculate this thing, it will be almost 35% or more than that, approx. Now it is up to you. You are like wise enough, है ना, आप समझदार हो. आपको डिसाइड करना है कि आपको कौन सा पाथ चूज करना है. ये पाथ चूज करो. इफ यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट दैट यू कैन मेक इन टॉप 10% और 5%, कंपटीशन हार्ड होने के बाद भी यू कैन गेट अ जॉब, फील फ्री टू डू दैट थिंग, है ना. इफ यू वांट टू बिकम टुमारो, बिकम IAS or MBA, whatever you want to do, you do. But always remember the competition is there. If you're not afraid of that competition, go ahead. Nobody is stopping you. But if you want that, okay, why to take so much of like risk? Okay, if you do hard work also, most of the people will not get a job. So 90% people will not get a job here. Okay, so if you sometimes you